What if I were to tell you that the life you wanted, the one you've worked toward, was on the other side of finding your voice? Would you speak up? Would you show up? Would you share your ideas? I bet you'd be like me. You'd bite your tongue and you'd silence the voice. Can you relate? If so, this podcast is for you. Here we know that confidence is on the other side of clarity. Hi, I'm Jamie Maglietta, a television news veteran and content creator. And this podcast is meant to help you level up with confidence. I've seen what happens when people finally find their voice. On this show, you'll hear from top on-camera personalities and public speakers, leaders, and influencers. They will help you command opportunities waiting for you to powerfully use your voice. This is Unknown to Know. It's time to show up, be seen, and own your voice. Let's get you on cam ready.
There's so many people online that make it look so easy. But I know showing up on camera is hard. I talk about this on my YouTube channel, and I've also woven this into one of the episodes, but on this podcast, we're on a journey together. I have been behind the scenes most of my life, professional life. I used to perform on stages when I was a kid, but as I became more self-aware, I realized I had stage fright. And if I didn't practice really, really hard, I failed on stage. It's important to think like a producer, and producers think of everything. They think of backup plans, they think of angles, they think of hooks and questions, and making sure they're on television and not dip into black. And that type of mindset is what you need to show up and gain confidence. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's built. And I still lack confidence in all that I'm doing, but I know that I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to serve you. I'm on a mission to help you show up on camera. In this new age, if you want media, you need to be leaning into it. To be seen, to be heard, to be booked. It's your audition. So if you are a thought leader, an author, a newsletter writer, someone who has long-form content, start breaking it down, baby. Put it into little thoughts and sharing it. Sprinkle it across social media in a consistent way. Test it out and find your audience. One of those days, you may basically organically pitch a story on social media, and a producer may come across it and say, you know what? That's a really interesting angle. We should book her. Gone are the days that you had to email the producer a pitch. Now, they're searching the web, social media, YouTube, LinkedIn. They're there looking for ideas and fresh voices. So put yourself there. My podcast is meant to help motivate you, inspire you, and give you the tips and tricks you need to show up. I've worked in this business a very long time, and I used to search for fresh voices. I have an online audit that you can download when you join my course and my membership. You can visit oncamready.com and join the waitlist under the Essentials Bootcamp. But I have this audit, and I truly believe everyone needs to search themselves if they want to build an audience, a following, and to attract press. You need to know how they see you, what they see, and where you show up. You also need to identify who your audience is. how you're going to attract them, the approach you're going to take, and the transformation you're going to offer. Because it's not just your point of view that the media wants. They also want to know that you're out there pouring value into your community and helping transform lives. The first 2 episodes of this podcast I recorded over the summer of 2025. They'll release, and then shortly after that, I'll interview and edit and post. Hopefully every week, but I may start out bi-weekly. This podcast will be on podcasting platforms as well as on YouTube. I'll have bonus episodes where I'm talking to you in my producer voice. See, as a producer, as a television news producer, I had to make sure everyone was calm during breaking news. If there was a story that broke and I had to talk to the anchor, I'd be, there's breaking news. I need you to pace yourself. Read your email. Think through the points you need to make, and I'll get you visuals. The goal was always to keep them calm and on air. But it's also meant to keep the whole control room on track. So I would change my voice. I didn't really yell. I'm not a yeller. So I'll use that voice to help motivate you, to push you on stage, to get that speech out, to become the social media guru you really want to be. And those will be bonus episodes. I'm also pouring into my YouTube community the inspiration and ideas on how to leverage your expertise. So follow along if all this is resonating with you. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and if you're listening to this on your podcasting platform of choice, be sure to follow and leave a review. I want to hear from you. What do you hope to get and to gain from this podcast? Who are you hoping I'll talk to? Thanks so much for being here. And find me on Instagram at Jamie Maglietta. I'm also on LinkedIn under the same name. And again, you can subscribe to my Substack on Cam Ready on Substack. And you know what? I don't want to be a salesy person on this podcast, but I do have that course, and I mainly am making that course for you. And that's why I'm doing this. I need to know that I'm helping people, that I'm using all my years of experience for good. So if you're interested in becoming On Cam Ready, do join the waitlist for the course. If this is after December of 2025, then I'm sure the course is out, so do buy it. All right, thanks again, and I will see you next week.